Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we got a box of video games from Galaxy Games in the Renninger's Flea Market.
Press start, let the adventures unfold. Retro games and
What is going on, everybody, and welcome back to Jeremy Rewinds. Today we are going to rewind it all the way back to a couple of weeks ago, but by the time you guys see this video, it will have been probably a few months. I am sorry for that, but I have a lot of content. Video games are so fun for me. This recording of this journey, I love sharing. I would love for you guys to subscribe, pass this stuff along. I took some recommendations. I'm going to try to be more lack of fear to put a camera out there when I'm doing this stuff. I am a little fearful of it. I don't know why. I'm in sales for a living, so I really don't have that much of a problem talking to people, but I think it's the fear of the camera that, hey, can I put this camera in your face? What's going on? Ooh, you know what I mean? Like that kind of like, I don't know. Because I wouldn't want somebody just shoving a camera into my face, despite the fact that I love being on camera. I am a glutton for cameras. This is the first of 3 videos where I go and visit 3 different game stores owned by the same guy. His name's Joe. He owns Galaxy Games in Melbourne and Palm Bay. This guy, Joe, is phenomenal. I met him at a toy convention in Orlando. You've seen the video before where my wife did a surprise pickup on a few things, but I also bought a lot of RPGs and first-person shooters and things like that. A lot of heavy hitter stuff, Resident Evil 3 and so on and so forth. And basically he gave me his number. He said, listen, he goes, I love guys like you that aren't afraid to spend money. Well, who wouldn't if you're a business owner? And also I love collectors that are like you. They're willing to come in and say, hey, I want to buy a lot of stuff. And he knows that there are people out there like me that are looking to fill full game collections, North America sets. And that is what I'm going for today. We are going over disc games. I told Joe, I said, I'm going to come out and I will message you. So I messaged him on a Friday night and said, hey, I'm planning on coming out to your neck of the woods tomorrow on Saturday. Do you plan to be around? And he says, I won't be, but I'll take care of it. And let me tell you what, the man was phenomenal. Told me who to see, where to go, all that fun stuff. First store we stopped to that he said was to go to the Renninger's Flea Market. He has a booth there. See a guy named Mickey, bald head, big beard, name's Mickey. And I said, well, I don't have the beard, but I am bald head, so we're in good company. That said, Mickey was phenomenal. What a guy. Again, you'll see in the other videos, I can't speak highly enough about these employees. I've been to some of the Orlando video game stores, and the experience was good, but not like these guys. These guys were top of their they cared about the employee more than the video game price. Like, it was like, listen, I'm in sales, right? I've told you guys before. And if I have somebody come in and they're like, Jeremy, you know, I just need like this price. If I can get to it, I'll make it happen. I would rather make a customer happy if I can than worry about, you know, trying to go ahead and make all that extra cash. If somebody's like, hey, listen, give me a couple $100s off, I'll be happy. If I got a couple $100, I'll give you a couple $100 off. I'm in car sales. I can swing a couple $100 in most cases. Somebody comes in and wants a couple $1,000s off, I can't do that. We're hundreds of dollars, couple $100s, you know, definitely a lot more reasonable. Nobody's going to expect that you can do that kind of stuff on video games. And all the stuff I picked up at this store was a lot of good stuff. And I picked up some heavier hitters at this store, 2 really big heavy hitters. And they're in my thumbnail. You've already seen them. They are the heaviest of the ones that I picked up, but it's the best for clickbait. It's the best ones to get you to click and watch my video so we can talk about those games specifically as well as all these other, because there is a lot. Anyways, we are 5 minutes in. Let's talk about what Mickey hooked me up with. Well, Joe and Mickey, I should say. What is going on, YouTube? We are here at Renninger's out in Melbourne, and we're gonna go in and see Joe's got a Galaxy Games. There's 3 stores we're gonna check today. He has one here at the Renninger's Market, as well as one in Melbourne and Palm Bay, and we're gonna go check them all out today, so stick around. PlayStation 4, we're gonna go backwards. We're gonna go earliest to oldest, really, because I wanted to try to find some games to play in recent days that I might find to be fun. World War Z Aftermath, the video game. I don't know if this is going to be any fun or not, but I do know that I liked the movie World War Z, so maybe it'll be fun. He didn't say anything negative about it, but what he did say was super fun. Mickey recommended Far Cry Primal, so I picked that up from them. He said it was a lot of fun. I said it looked like a Turok kind of thing. I don't think he agreed with me on that one. I don't remember what the game was he compared it to. It might have been like, oh my gosh, that one game that's got, what's his name on the front? I can't even think of it now. Far Cry, I think it was. Either way, he did recommend this game. Oh, Far Cry. Squirrel, definitely a lot of fun, he said. And then the other one, he said if you really like shooter airplane kind of games, this is one you definitely got to play as well. So this was Star Wars Squadron. This is actually also the PlayStation VR mode is also included on this. But he talked about the detail about the cockpits and all the different things and the mechanics of it. I do like airplane flying games, so we'll see if that's kind of fun. But those are the newest ones that I picked up. We'll start with the first one you probably just saw. Simpsons Hit and Run on the PlayStation 2. All of these also, by the way, are CIB. They're in good shape. I'm very happy with all these. This was one that he had at the counter. I guess he must have just got it that morning. And I don't remember if Joe had showed me this or if it was just Mickey that had shown me this, but I was like, shoot, I don't have it. I have it on the Xbox, but I don't have it on the PlayStation 2. So now we do. Think of it like Crazy Taxi. That's all it is. Shadow of the Colossus, Black Label, not Greatest Hits, which I'm very excited to have a Black Label stuff if I can. Nothing against Greatest Hits, but you know. Anyways, Shadow of the Colossus. My brother-in-law Travis, he used to play this. I remember when we were much younger, back when the PlayStation 2 was out. And I never did play it, but I remember him playing it a lot, and it looked really cool. I mean, you're like this compared to like a giant. It's like King Kong kind of thing. Pac-Man 3. Saw this sitting on their shelf with all their other just, you know, generic games, and I was like, I don't have it. Label is in great shape. The manual looks like it's never been touched. Another one I picked up, Silent Scope 3. I have the other Silent Scope, the original one, or whatever it's called, Silent Scope 1 or Origins or whatever it is. Anyways, I didn't have 3. I do want to try to get the big box versions. I think there was a big box version of this that has the gun with it, the light gun, the big box, the game, all this stuff. I think there is a big box version of it, which I do want to get at some point because I love light gun games. Next one I picked up is Wild Wild Racing. No idea. All I know is it'll knock your socks off. We'll see. We'll see if it'll really knock my socks off, because the Mythbusters tried knocking socks off. I don't think it happened. Then you have Vex, V-E-X-X, Acclaim game. So I don't know. I saw Acclaim and I was like, well, I don't have it. It is CIB, like all these fun things are. And it says, without a doubt, Vex stands alone among the elite. In a world overthrown, his people imprisoned his family, murdered Astra's slave-turned-savior, has one thing in his mind, and that's revenge. Wow. Next thing we picked up is Monster Jam. Good old Monster Jam. I didn't know if I had that one or not. I was thinking about this one here. This is another Monster Jam. I have this on the GameCube, but I did not have it on the PlayStation 2. Maximum Destruction. Good old Gravedigger. I've been to a few different Monster Jams. In fact, at my store, we had Gravedigger actually come to our store one time because we're here in Orlando, and every year that stuff comes around, and Son of Digger, I think is actually what it was at our store, which was really, really cool. Anyways, pick this one up also. This is Ratchet and Clank, Up Your Arsenal. Very, very cool. I think somebody actually tried getting this while I was standing there. He grabbed it off the counter. Oh, don't want to drop that. Dang, almost dropped it. Anyways, ended up saying, nope, that's mine. This one, I saw this. I kind of giggled a little bit. I said I've never played it, but it is for the iToy. And I think he said of all the iToy ones, Mickey said this is actually probably the best one. It is kind of cool looking, at least on the back here. You can see all the iToy stuff. You know, it shows you playing on the game. Next one we picked up here is Shocks. Good old EA Big. Got that Mini Cooper rolling there. Rock Your Shock. Collect 24 Turbo Beauties. Oh my gosh. Gamble for new wheels, power slide on dirt, pavement, snow, and blaze through shock zones. Next one I picked up is Wild Arms 3. I have Wild Arms 1 and 2, I think, on PlayStation 1, but I did not have 3. I think I have 1 and 2. I know I have 2. I think I bought 2 from Joe, actually, at the convention. And then the 2 heavies that I picked up there for PlayStation 2, Silent Hill 4. Look at that poor guy. So I don't remember which one it was. I think I started out on Silent Hill 3 last week when I got home from playing from the thing. On Sunday, I sat down and I don't think I started this one. I think I started this one, Silent Hill 3. Yeah, because I remember starting out as her. And one thing I will say, who remembers when Blockbuster used to put their stickers on the freaking artwork? Thanks a lot, Blockbuster. Somebody may not care whatsoever. In fact, some people might even be like, oh, that's really cool because this says Blockbuster. You can see the disc isn't in there because it's actually in my PlayStation out in front. But it also came with the CD, the official soundtrack to Silent Hill 3. So dual pack, manual, everything is in great shape. Like I say, I started playing this. I don't know what I was expecting because I haven't played a Silent Hill game besides the first one on the PlayStation 1, which I don't even think I have the PS1 version of Silent Hill. But I was very, very shocked when I started playing Silent Hill 3 because I'm like, what the crap? It's dark. You can't even see hardly anything. Some wild dog starts attacking me. And then there's this like random big dude trying to swing an axe or some kind of monster thing at me. It's loud. I'm like in an amusement park. I'm walking along some roller coaster tracks. And then a car comes out of nowhere and I have to jump. And I don't know. I was lost within the first 5 minutes of it. So I'm going to do video game reviews eventually here. Probably next year. I might slow down big time on the purchasing because I have so many games in here. Like we're talking 3,000 plus games now. At least I think it's over 3,000. If not over, it's right at 3. If I did a video a day review, think about that. I don't even know what the math is. That could be years worth of video game reviews if I did one video game review a day. Ooh. Anyways, but I do want to do that. That would be really neat. Okay, so now we're going to go over PlayStation 1 because I just tried to skip PlayStation 1. First one, we have a nice heavier game, Dragon Valor by Namco. Case is definitely kind of scuffed up, but if you saw one of my other videos, I have extra cases. And ain't nothing wrong with swapping this case around because this bad boy is just like those others. And this outside part this game deserves a nice case. So we got that. I also picked up this, which is called The Bombing Islands. The Bombing Islands. And it needs a new case, if I'm not mistaken, or is that a scratch? Oh, no, yeah, this needs new. This is all cracked. The Bombing Islands, no idea. But it was funny on the back right here. Original price, $1. So funny how these things have changed so much over the years. Creatures for PlayStation 1. Saw this sitting there, and I was like, yes, please. That is goofy enough to raise me, feed me, and love me. This reminds me of like a Tamagotchi for your PlayStation. Galaga. Destination Earth, The Swarm Reborn by Hasbro. Looks like a really cool game. One of those, another fighting games. This one, I think this was somewhat of a little bit of a more expensive game. It's called Intelligent Cube. I do know that this right here is the wrong insert because there is artwork behind it. So I got to get a new insert, which ain't no big deal. I got tons in the closet. This one right here, Bugs Bunny. We got Lost in Time. Very clean case, but unfortunately, I think that is a crack. It's definitely a crack. It might be on the inside. But anyways, Bugs Bunny Lost in Time. We have Dragon Ball Z Ultimate Battle 22. I have a loose disc version of this that I got in like a collection of like jam-packed discs or something to that effect. But obviously I have a CIB now. We have Crash 2 with the lenticular cover. Crash Bandicoot 2 Cortex Strikes Back. Next one we have The Dukes of Hazzard 2. Daisy Dukes It Out. And again, another crack in the front. But again, I have so many cases. Ain't no big deal. Easy peasy. But again, this right here is not right. That needs to get replaced with a clear one so you can see the part behind it. And then this one I was also playing out because this is what it should look like. It should be clear, and you should see this like black thing back there. So it's, you know, whatever. Anyways, Gex, I was playing this. This is actually kind of fun. Crystal Dynamics right there at the bottom. I thought this was kind of fun. It's like you're a lizard with like an attitude, very 90s kind of style, the attitude, like, oh, you're a lizard with an attitude, and you're like, man, I'd have to find some of the stuff he said. It was so corny. But anyways, our last 3 games before we run Chrono Cross. Good old Squaresoft right there, black label, beautiful condition, everything on this thing. There's the disc, manual, all that stuff on the inside. Love it. Picked up Mortal Kombat 4, beautiful disc, all that fun stuff is always on this thing. Mortal Kombat's always a fun game. And then I think this was the heaviest of all the PlayStation 1s. I think it's a $100 game, if I'm not mistaken. We have Jackie Chan Stuntmaster. Good old Jackie Chan. Jackie Chan really took off in the 90s there, did he not? I mean, I remember watching Rumble in the Bronx and all those different videos. They're all dubbed. But it was always fun watching Jackie Chan. Anyways, that completes today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed seeing all these awesome pickups. Joe's always getting new inventory at his stores. So just because I cleaned out a ton of these all from one store, like Mickey said, there's always new inventory coming through that store constantly. And Miguel and Matt at the other locations all said the same thing. There's always new inventory coming through. So I would like to just emphasize, go check them out, see their stores, see the selection. You will not be disappointed. From the experience to the selection, it is awesome. And again, the convenience from one store to the next. So we'll see you guys here next time on Jeremy Rewinds. Don't forget, subscribe. Tell me down below which one of these is your favorite. And we'll see you guys again next time right here.
From Mario to Sonic, he knows them all. Gaming memories never gonna